In the summer of 79 AD, life in the Roman city of Pompeii was, by all accounts, ordinary. Shops bustled with trade. Children played in the narrow streets. Artists painted frescoes on villa walls. The air was warm. The wine was flowing. And looming in the background, calm, still, and unthreatening, stood Mount Vesuvius. But beneath that mountain, pressure was building. And then, one morning, without warning, the world ended. This is the story of Pompeii, the city that vanished in a single day, and the haunting way it came back. The morning of August 24th, 79 AD began like any other. Farmers tended to their fields. Bakers lit their ovens. No one suspected what was about to come. Just before midday, Vesuvius erupted. The sky turned black. A column of smoke rose more than 30 kilometers into the air. Ash began to fall, lightly at first, like gray snow. But soon it thickened. Buildings groaned under the weight. People ran, unsure of where to go. Pumice stones, some the size of fists, rained down. Roofs collapsed. Fires broke out. But this was only the beginning. That night, the worst came. Vesuvius released pyroclastic surges, clouds of superheated gas and volcanic debris that raced down the mountainside at hundreds of kilometers per hour. They moved faster than any human could run. By the time the sun rose again, Pompeii was gone. In all, more than 2,000 people are believed to have died, though the exact number will never be known. But death came quickly for many. Some were found clutching loved ones, others crouched in corners, covering their faces. The heat killed them in an instant, but the ash preserved their bodies. For centuries, Pompeii remained buried, forgotten, silent. Then, in 1748, more than 1,600 years later, it was rediscovered. And what archaeologists found was unlike anything seen before. A perfectly preserved Roman city, frozen in time. Streets, villas, temples, bakeries, even graffiti, all intact. Jars of olives, loaves of bread, dogs still chained in doorways, and most haunting of all, the casts. Using a special technique, excavators filled the voids left by decomposed bodies with plaster. The result? Life-sized sculptures of the victims, mid-motion, mid-breath, mid-scream. Pompeii became not just a ruin, but a snapshot of catastrophe. But Pompeii's story doesn't end with tragedy, because what was lost also preserved knowledge about Roman life, art, economy, gender roles, religion, things we never would have known otherwise. Pompeii wasn't just destroyed, it was sealed, protected by the very force that consumed it. Today, Pompeii is one of the world's most visited archaeological sites. Over 2 million people walk its streets each year, and yet it still holds secrets. New rooms are uncovered. New frescoes are revealed. New stories emerge from the ash. It's a reminder. Sometimes the past doesn't fade. Sometimes it waits. So what does Pompeii teach us? That nature is powerful. That time can pause in a moment. That civilizations are fragile. But also, that memory can survive even the fire. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode of Echoes of Time, consider subscribing for more hidden stories from the edges of history, where silence and ash sometimes say more than words ever could. Until next time, stay curious.